First of all, do we trust the polls?
Well, I think that's a good question. Polls are sort of scratching their heads this morning as to how seriously to take it. This isn't a poll, it's a projection. It's a new way of projecting the result. YouGov makes very clear that there's a very wide range. In the number we have in the Times, 310 is the midpoint of the range. But they've spoken to 7,000 people and conducted interviews every day. They tested this model with Brexit and they got it right. When so many people got Brexit wrong, they got it right. We should also point out, though, that polls don't just reflect what's happening, they also change the reality. So one of the things that Theresa May has been struggling with throughout the campaign is the risk of complacency, that Tory voters wouldn't go out to vote. So you could argue that what polls like this one and the one last week that showed just a 5-point lead, what they will do is actually galvanise the vote and help bring her majority home.
Okay, but what happened like 3-4 weeks ago, right? The Tories had a 20-point lead. So what happened in the last 3 to 4 weeks? Are they having a bad month, or is it questions on Brexit? Is it Manchester attacks?
Right, Brexit is the one area where Theresa May seems to be comfortable and leading, and where polls suggest that the country is with her basically, and she is this week trying to sort of bring it back to Brexit. You may remember last week she came up with this plan to charge to make old people pay for their care until their assets had basically fallen to £100,000. That went down extremely badly. She then came out with this U-turn. Then we had the Manchester attacks and we had a pause in the campaign. And so we didn't have polling during that period. So what we're seeing in the polling now is that we're not sure whether it's the elderly care or the Manchester attacks. We think it's probably the elderly care, according to what pollsters are saying.